Good morning, legends, and welcome to this special big edition of the studio session. Special because it's August 1, or as I like to call it, August fun. And we're going to have a lot of fun today drawing your suggestions. So I encourage you, jump on, make some suggestions of what you would like me to draw, and I will draw them live right in front of your very eyes. Can't wait to see the suggestions. We've had a lot of great suggestions over the last couple of weeks. So thank you for everyone that's contributed to the live sessions and making it so much fun. Getting so many pictures through of people and their kids drawing. It's just fantastic to see all the little kids that are drawing and even adults that are drawing. And I especially love seeing dads or mums with their kids drawing. And thanks for sharing those moments, guys. It really warms my heart to know that drawing is bringing as much joy to your family as it does mine. So thanks so much for that. So we're going to start this session in a little bit, but just before we do, I'm going to explain what the go is. So as I said, you need to tell me what to draw. I'm not going to draw anything unless you tell me what to draw. This is all about you and your suggestions. So I want to hear your suggestions, get them coming through, and I will draw them live. There's also prizes that if you send in your pictures, you can win a draw and show bag. But I'm going to explain to you the draw and show bag after our warm-up picture. Like any good athlete, you need to warm up. You can't just draw straight and expect people to like it. So we're going to do a draw-up picture. And the draw-up picture the warm-up picture comes from a suggestion from last week. I had a suggestion, can you draw a baseball playing baseball? And I thought, what a fantastic suggestion that is. How many times have you seen a baseball playing baseball? So that's what we're going to start. We're going to draw a baseball playing baseball. Would have been funnier maybe if the baseball was playing basketball. But the suggestion was this, and you've got to stay true to the suggestion. Draw a baseball playing baseball. So we're going to take our warm-up piece of paper. How do I know that it's the warm-up piece of paper, I hear you ask? Because it's got warm-up written at the top of the page. So we are going to put that into our drawing board. We are going to pick the greatest draw sword. I call this the draw sword. Once you pick up your draw sword, you feel like a knight. And you can, do whatever with your sword. You can draw chickens, you can draw cows, you can draw monkeys, you can draw whatever you want that your imagination makes you think of. You can use your draw sword to draw it. So let's draw a picture of a baseball playing baseball. So I'm going to start with the cap today because I like caps. I clearly like caps because I'm wearing one. So we're going to draw a cap. Now, the way I draw caps, if you've ever seen Daffy Duck and his duck bill, I draw the same duck bill for my cap. So that's a good tip. I'm going to draw his baseball cap. I feel it's very appropriate if you're going to draw a baseball to make him wear a baseball cap. Makes complete sense. Now I'm going to draw his hands here. This is the first time, I reckon, in draw session history that I reckon I've totally buggered up a cartoon. And because you see, what I should have done was draw his face on this side of the paper, but I've started to draw his eyes here. So this is what we call creatively fixing what you've buggered up. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do some shading. Shading on the baseball like that. Because he's playing a night match, right? So we're going to do some shading on the baseball like that to make it look like that thing that I was drawing never ever happened. Now what we're going to do, we're going to draw another face. So we're going to draw now, baseballs have like this stitching in them. So we're going to draw some stitching. We'll draw his shoes in. And this is the exact reason we do a warm-up picture. We can get all the mistakes out the way in the warm-up picture. So the top 5 pictures I draw should technically, asterisk, be perfect. So, as I said, it's a night match, so I'll draw some lights in. Now he's playing baseball before COVID, so we'll draw a crowd. Now this baseball centre is sponsored by the almighty Glenbrae Signs, quality sign company. So there we have our first picture for the day. It's our warm-up picture. It was a baseball, playing baseball. He's got some lovely shading there. He's got his baseball. He's ready for the pitcher to... the pitcher is wanting a pitcher to pitch you the baseball. Now, for those of you who don't know what baseball is kind of like an American cricket. So if you know what cricket is, they kind of hold their bat up in the air and they throw the ball, but they don't bounce the ball. It's like a full toss straight at the batsman, and he hits it, and they hit a home run. Well, they try to hit a home run anyway. So that's our first suggestion for the day. Let's look if we've got any comments coming through. We've got 3 comments on the board, which is cool. Let's see what we've got. Morning from Charlotte and Matilda. Hello, Charlotte and Matilda. Thanks for tuning in. We've got our first suggestion from a former winner of the Draw and Show Bag, which I promise you, Jackson, is in the mail. It's coming to you. So it's coming. I promise you that. Jackson has suggested a chicken eating a cookie on the couch. And I love that suggestion. I'm totally going to draw it as picture 1. But before I do, I'm going to explain the Draw and Show Bag. Let me click the right buttons here. So the Draw and Show Bag, let me stand over here. The Draw and Show Bag is a prize that I give away every week for someone who draws a picture and shows me. And I go through the pictures and I pick what I feel has appealed to me the most. And there's one picture that's come to me this week that I find the most outstanding picture that I've seen in a very long time. Because not only is it beautifully drawn, it's thought about other people. And what I love about drawing is, you know, making people smile and making people happy. And when I saw this picture, when I got a message to me, it made me happy and it made me feel warm and encouraged that someone would draw a picture to help other people. So this week's draw and show bag, big drum roll please, goes to the amazing Charlotte. Charlotte drew this picture of a rainbow high five. Now, the rainbow high five, she says, is for those kids that are in lockdown, they feel isolated. So she's drawn a rainbow high five basically to say a colourful hello to all the kids out there that are feeling isolated. So she's drawn that picture from a heart to say hello to all their friends. So later in the show, I'm actually going to launch the Rainbow High Five initiative so people can draw rainbow high fives and send it to their friends. So be on the lookout for that post a little bit later on. This is what it's going to look like. You know, draw a rainbow high five and send it to a friend. That's going to be super cool. But back to Charlotte. Charlotte, I bet you're wondering, what do I win? What do I win in my draw and show bag? Well, I am going to show you, Charlotte, what you win. What you win. Let me put that picture down. You win the pictures from last week. So all the pictures that I drew last week, they go in to the draw and show bag. There you go. That's for you, Charlotte. They're all yours. You also get a lolly noodle box. Look at that, a lolly noodle box. It comes with a lolly pizza, lolly hot dog, lolly burger, fizz whiz, some really cool lollies in that. And that's to my friends at the Warburton Candy Emporium. Thanks for supplying them for me. You also get 2 draw swords, 2 different types of draw swords. You get a grey lead draw sword, so you can become a drawing crusader like me. You also get another draw sword, which is a Sharpie. I've used this Sharpie. I've drawn heaps of pictures with this Sharpie, Charlotte. You get this Sharpie. You also get a pack of colourful draw swords that you can draw colourful pictures with your draw swords. They're textures. And if you don't like those draw swords, you also get some pencils. So that is completely yours, Charlotte. We'll be sending that out to you. Thank you for your rainbow high five. It was a fantastic picture. I really loved it. And hopefully more people can draw rainbow high fives to their friends and get on board. Just a big comment to Dave. Yeah, no Bombers jumper this week. I don't actually think the Bombers played this week, so I'm not wearing their jumper because I didn't see any football last night from the mighty Bombers. Come on, Bombers. Surely you can do better. All right, we are going to get into picture number 1. Oh, Dean and Zane. Morning, Dean and Zane. Thanks for tuning in. They would love you to draw a fire-breathing dragon hunting for food. That is a very good suggestion. But the first suggestion I'm drawing is from Jackson. He wants a chicken eating a cookie on the couch. Then I will draw for Dean and Zane a dragon, a fire-breathing dragon, hunting for food. That would be awesome. Thank you, Joe, for your kind words also. So let's put Jackson's suggestion up. Jackson would love a chicken eating a cookie, please. That is going to be picture number 1. How I know it's picture number 1? Because there's the number 1 in the corner. All right, let's get cracking. All right, we are going to draw the eyes first. I'm going to draw a big cookie. I love those cookies with the Smarties on top, or the M&Ms. They're really nice. So we're going to draw one of them. Draw his chicken wing. And draw his chicken legs. What a great suggestion from Jackson. I really loved his suggestion. He's got his arm on the arm of the couch there. Now, can you start to see the chicken? He's eating a really massive cookie. Crumbs are flying everywhere. He's having a great time, a bit like the Cookie Monster. He's watching a movie on his TV. What movie is he watching? Of course, every chicken loves to watch Chicken Run. We'll put a sign up there, home, sweet home. So even though this chicken's in isolation, he really loves watching movies like Chicken Run and eating a big fat cookie. There we have picture number one, the amazing Jackson. Here we have a chicken eating a cookie, eating a massive cookie, yum, nom, 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 on the couch, and he's watching Chicken Run. So thanks, Jackson, for that amazing suggestion. Really loved it. We'll put those pictures over here, I think. Oh, we're up to picture number two. Now, what was picture number two, I hear you ask? Well, it just so happens that I have it over here. We have the suggestion, would love to see a fire-breathing dragon hunting for food. Let's do it. A fire-breathing dragon hunting for food. That is going to be picture number two. How do I know it's two? Because there's a two in the corner. Correct. Well done. Has everybody said good morning to my good mate Steve over here? Thanks, Steve. All right. We are going to draw a fire-breathing dragon. All right. We're going to draw these big eyes. Now, I'm not a dragon expert. Does the fire come out of their nose or does it come out of their mouth? Not sure. But what I might do, I might click that off so we've got more room to see. I'll draw it coming out of his mouth. And if I'm wrong, I apologise, Zane and Dean. Fire. Breathing dragon. The fire's coming out of his mouth. Actually, now when I think about it, I think it does come from his nose, but this one's a very special dragon because it's coming out of his mouth. Now we're going to draw his dragon wings. Because he's flying along hunting for food. or his hand claws. Or his big dragon tail. So what he's done, he's seen, as he's flying along and he's breathing fire, a chicken in a field. And guess what's happened to the chicken? Draw the farm fence. So there we have picture number 2. We have a fire-breathing dragon, and he's breathed some fire onto a chicken, and he's already roasted the chicken. Look at that. He's having roast chicken tonight. That dragon, he's flying along, fire-breathing onto the chicken in the farm, and he's cooked himself a nice roast chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, let's have a look and what suggestions we have coming up on screen. Here we have. Oh, look at this suggestion. Charlotte says, thank you, very excited. Would you like to draw a piranha eating a banana? I tell you what, I would love to draw a piranha eating a banana. Not only is it a good suggestion, it rhymes. Piranha and banana. That's fantastic. Let's draw a piranha drawing a banana. Love it. Thank you, Charlotte. What a great suggestion. Good morning to Julie Kelly as well. Thank you for tuning in. Absolute superstar when I was growing up, Julie and Ken Kelly. Absolutely amazing people, salt of the earth. Big shout out to them. Would not be the person I am today, so it's their fault, if it wasn't for Julie and Ken Kelly. Absolutely amazing, sterling people. And back to picture 3. Piranha eating a banana. Which is cool, because traditionally piranhas eat, people or flesh. They go like that. But this piranha must be on a health kick because he's eating a banana. So let's draw it. Now, piranhas have got big, massive teeth. Chomp. Now, this piranha, he's eating a banana with his skin on. Now, I used to love eating bananas with the skin on, and then I grew up and I realized if you take the skin off, it tastes a lot better. I think I was trying to be cool, but there's nothing cool about eating a banana with a skin on. I think I was just being an idiot. Disclaimer, if you like to eat your banana with the skin on, trust me, you're not an idiot. I promise. All right. Here's the riverbank. Chomp. Chomp. Now this piranha, he's got his banana from the best place you can get bananas from, Launch Fresh. If you need a good banana, go to Launch Fresh. So there's a Launch Fresh sign. One day he had the stall by the river. He brought some more bananas in. And now we have picture number 3. Thanks to Charlotte, you absolute superstar. We have a piranha jumping out of the water, eating a banana from Launch Fresh. Thank you, Charlotte, for that amazing suggestion. That was really good. Okay, Michaela, who's 12, that's 12, has suggested that I draw a cat eating an ice cream. That is a great idea. Oh, Charlie's also made a suggestion. Morning, Charlie, the absolute superstar that you are. He suggested, can you draw me a train with passenger coaches? Yeah, I reckon I could do that because this is picture number 3. I've got 2 more to go. So if we draw Michaela's cat eating an ice cream and then we finish off with a train with passenger coaches, I think we're finished for the day. Yes. No, that means we're done. But I've got a massive announcement at the end of this draw session. It's going to be epic. So stay tuned for that. Got a big suggestion. All right, let's put this up. Let's read it all together. Michaela, my 12-year-old, has suggested a cat eating ice cream. I love that suggestion. Let's so do it. And guys, remember, if you draw any of these pictures and you show me on my socials, get your mum or whatever, whoever handles your electronical land, show me your pictures and you can go into the running of winning these pictures from today as well as some other cool prizes that all go into the draw and show bag. You could win that. So get drawing. So have you got your pen? Have you got your paper? If not, go and get some. Quick. All right, we are picture number 4. We are drawing a cat eating an ice cream. A perfect suggestion. Draw the cat's eyes. He's got his tongue out because he's ready to lick the ice cream. He's so excited, this cat. Now, I've got 2 cats, 2 of the bestest cats in the world, Charlie cat and Farley cat. They kind of have the similar names, but they're 2 different cats. Now, this cat has a bell to help protect our native wildlife because we've got to do what we can to protect the native wildlife because our native animals are the best, aren't they, Steve? Yes, Dick, they are. Right, we're going to draw the ice cream cone. There's something special about this ice cream that cats go absolutely crazy for. It's got sardines in it. So there's one sardine. We'll do another sardine. Do another sardine. No wonder the cat's going crazy for this ice cream. It's got sardines in it. Draw the cat's tail. Got it from the whippy truck. Because all the best ice creams come from the whippy truck. Everybody knows that. Soft serve and gelato they serve. So this is picture number 4. So let's look at it together, guys. We have a cat eating an ice cream with sardines in it from the whippy truck. There we go, the whippy truck. He's having a great time, that cat. Okay, and our last picture comes from the amazing Charlie. Now, Charlie has suggested pictures before, and just so everybody knows, without Charlie's mum sponsoring the Draw and Show Bag, the Up Yarra Valley bookkeeping, they wouldn't have happened. So a big shout out to Catherine. Thanks for your support. Really appreciate it. And this picture is for the amazing Charlie. Now, he wants a train with passenger coaches. So a train with passenger coaches. All right. I think I understand what you mean, Charlie. And if I get it wrong, I apologize in advance. All right, let's do it. Let's click that off. And let's get into it. Picture number 5. We are going to draw a train with passenger coaches. So let's start with a train over here. Actually, that Sharpie's terrible. Let's move on to another one. A train with passenger coaches. Now, I've actually learned something, Charlie, from the last time I drew you a train. I'll tell you what I've learned in just a second. Watch this. So I'm going to draw his face. I'm going to draw this bit. Then we're going to draw this bit. Then we're going to draw the chimney bit. Now it's these bits, I think, that I learned from last time, these little squares at the front. I think Charlie said they were called buffers. If that's right, I'm a legend. If I'm not, I'm not. All right. I'm going to draw this bit. Who doesn't love a good train? I've had to train myself to draw trains. Now, here we have the top of the train. We're going to give it the number 4. My favourite number is 4. Gavin Wanganeen, 3 votes. Number 4. We're going to draw the train driver. There you go. Or his train driver. There's the train driver. Now, time for the passenger coaches. We're going to draw the passenger coaches. We're going to draw some wheels on here. We're going to draw the tracks. We're going to draw John Worsfold. Didn't do a great job last night. He coaches the Bombers. Going to draw an ugly bugger, Nathan Buckley. He's always grumpy. He's got a square head. He's grumpy because he coaches the Magpies. And then what other coaches do we have? Alistair Clarkson, he coaches Hawthorn. Let's draw him. He was happy because he won. Hawks, we'll put on his cap. He's a bit shorter than Nathan Buckley, so that makes sense. We'll draw the sun in the sky because it's a lovely day for a train ride. All right. Now remember to always sign your pictures. If you're going to draw a picture, you need to sign it. But here's the thing. I'm going to sign my name, Nick. If your name isn't Nick, don't draw that. If your name's Ken, write Ken. So we're going to sign my name, Nick. Put the date. Always good to put the date. A lot of people don't like putting 2020 because people don't like 2020, but it's always good to know when you drew your picture. I drew this in 2020, so I'm going to write 2020. Here we have a picture for the amazing Charlie. He wanted to see a train with passenger coaches. So I've drawn a train with passenger coaches. The coach of Essendon, the coach of Collingwood, and the coach of Hawthorn. They're passengers and they're coaches. So I think we've achieved it. Well done. Awesome. I got the buffer thing correct. I'm the smartest man in the world. Hip, hip, hooray. All right, so let's recap on the pictures that we drew today. Now, guys, I encourage you, grab some paper, grab some pens, and start drawing some of these pictures. And they don't have to be these pictures. You can come up with your own pictures. Draw and show me, and you could be like Charlotte and win the draw and show bag. So we have our first picture. Sorry, our last picture, we're going backwards, was a train with passenger coaches. John Worsfold, Nathan Buckley, and Alistair Clarkson. Nathan Buckley's upset because he coaches Collingwood. And anyone involved with Collingwood, you have to be upset. We drew a cat eating an ice cream, sardines in the ice cream. He got that from the whippy truck. Happy to be alive, that cat. Happy to be alive 9 times over because he got 9 lives. For Charlotte, we drew a piranha eating a banana. Love it. Launch fresh. Get your bananas down there. Support local produce. We drew a dragon, a fire-breathing dragon, I might add, blasting his flames at a chicken. And now he's got roast chicken for dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We drew a chicken on the couch eating a massive cookie. But if you look at it, it could double as a pizza, whatever you like. And he's watching Chicken Run. And the warm-up picture that we drew today was a baseball. And yes, even though I made a mistake, it still come out pretty good. So we have had a lot of fun today, haven't we? We've drawn 6 pictures, one of them being the warm-up, and we've drawn the top 5. So let's look at this. Now, I would love you guys to become part of my crusade. How do you become part of the crusade? It's easy. You pick up one of the draw swords and you start drawing pictures and you become part of the social landscape that is my social media. So you can jump onto YouTube, grab your draw sword, look at YouTube, start drawing from the how to draw videos on YouTube. That's very good. Facebook, there's always something going on Facebook. Have a look at that. And on Instagram at Get Nick to Draw. There's so many places where I can help you learn to draw because there's nothing better that I love than drawing. So get involved, grab a draw sword, grab some paper, and let's draw together. But the special announcement I have today, that in a couple of weeks' time, let me get the dates. over 2 big weeks, count them, 2 big weeks, on August 15 and August 22, we are taking the draw sessions live on site. We're actually going to call these sessions Nick's Draw Sword sessions, where we pick up our draw sword and we go and help someone. Who are we going to help? Well, it's not just someone, it's some things. We're going out to this amazing animal place where Ebony and Michael, they rescue animals, Australian animals. There's crocs, there's possums, there's lizards, there's snakes. There's a whole heap. There's one animal that was popping around. I can't remember his name, but he was an amazing animal. This animal's actually endangered, and these guys from Black Snake Productions are helping to save these animals from extinction. Not only do they do that, they teach kids about animals and animal safety, about what happens when you get bitten by a snake. They do incredible work, but because of COVID, they haven't been able to do their incredible work in the way that they normally do. They normally go into camps and schools and talk to kids about different things, but they haven't been able to do that. So we're going to take the draw session out there. We're going to take the draw sword out there. I'm going to draw their animals, and you get to make donations, and you could win the cartoons that I draw from that day. That's over 2 big weeks. So instead of just 5 animals being drawn, that over 2 weeks, we're going to draw 10 animals. So that's amazing. So stay tuned for the promos in regards to Nick's Draw Sword sessions live at Black Snakes Productions. Keep a look at that. It's going to be a lot of fun. These guys are amazing, and they deserve our help. So pick up your draw swords, and let's go on our crusade together. So until next week, where we draw more pictures from your suggestions, get drawing, and you could be in the running to win the draw and show bag, because I'd love to give you one. Till next week, guys, at 9:30. See you then. Cheers. And that. And that. Hey, g'day, you guys. Just while you're there, don't forget to draw your rainbow. Let me click this button off. Let's turn this off. So be like Charlotte and draw a rainbow high five and send it to a friend. And you could put a massive smile on their face. Charlotte, what an amazing idea. It's a fantastic suggestion. Yeah, love your work. And what an amazing young girl that would make such a suggestion like that. She just wants to make others happy. So why don't you do the same? Be like Charlotte, draw a rainbow high five and make other people happy. So until next week, keep drawing. See you at 9:30 and keep drawing. And let's all draw together.